Hey guys, welcome to ankybuoy2.0, and today we are going to talk about what kind of spirituality, what kind of not material, but what kind of spirituality I follow, and what kind of things I do to keep my mental peace good. So, like I have read a lot of things, but this Bhagwat Gita is like on top of everything because it will teach you a lot about things that you do not know about life in particular, and about the work you do, and about the overall reality of life. It will really hit you hard. So like at college time I was not really introduced to Bhagavad Gita concept, but I was introduced to Sanatan Dharma, like Buddhism, and psychologies like Alan Watts thoughts, where they talk to you like that about philosophies of life. So I was introduced to these things, but I was not introduced to Bhakti Yoga. So you can say in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna teach Arjuna to do Bhakti Yoga, and it is the topmost yoga in all the types of yoga. So the types of yoga are like, the top is Bhakti Yoga, another is a Jnana Yoga, then another is a Dhyana Yoga, then another is Karma Yoga. So currently the material people outside are doing Karma Yoga. So they are focusing on their work and getting the money and like spending it on their purpose. So this is the Karma Yoga. So if you are engaging your senses in something that will pleasure you, that you like to do, so that is Karma Yoga totally. So I wanted to explain Dhyana Yoga. Dhyana Yoga, what is Dhyana Yoga? So Dhyana Yoga is something. Karma Yoga, it's oh sorry, I forget. Like Karma Yoga is like if you dedicate the fruits of your work to Krishna, then it is called Karma Yoga. So outside world is not totally Karma Yoga. They think it's a Karma Yoga, but it is not Karma Yoga. If you're not giving fruits of your work to Krishna, then it is not Karma Yoga. Sorry, guys. And if you're not doing some going to temple and praising or doing prayers, then it is not Karma Yoga. If you're just totally atheist kind of person, then I think Karma Yoga is not for you. Sorry, atheist guys. Sorry guys. So this is Karma Yoga according to Bhagavad Gita by Srila Prabhupada. So I wanted to explain next is Dhyana Yoga. So if you're meditating on God, if you're meditating on Krishna, that is Dhyana Yoga. So if you're focusing on holy name, like chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, so it is equal to Dhyana Yoga. It is mantra meditation, but it is also a Dhyana Yoga. So you're focusing your attention to holy name, so that is Dhyana Yoga. Also, like if you're focusing on eternal Om, that is also called Dhyana Yoga, but it is not totally Dhyana Yoga according to Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says Dhyana Yoga if you focus yourself on God, that is Krishna, so that is called Dhyana Yoga. So another yoga I wanted to talk about is like Dhyana Yoga, Karma Yoga we have talked, and now we are going to talk about Jnana Yoga. Gyan. So we are going to talk about knowledge. Gyan matlab knowledge. So knowledge, Gyan Yoga is simple, like if you are learning about God. So in material world there are lots of spiritual paths. There are different spiritual paths, like Mayavadis are there, which says that Brahma is eternal. So if you see in Jnana Yoga, there are different philosophies outside which are running. So which says like Brahma Jyoti, they believe in Brahma Jyoti and merging into one consciousness. So there are different philosophy outside, but currently according to Bhagavad Gita, the philosophy it says if you are like gaining knowledge of, like if you're doing Jnana Yoga, so you have to learn about gods, you have to learn about pastimes of Lord Krishna, pastimes of Lord like Mahabharata, Ramayana, and you have to go through all these things and hear these things about God, so that you can really learn about these eternal pastimes of Lord, and you can get into your mind, and then your mind becomes really positive and pure. after like hearing these pastimes of Lord. So the book from which I can suggest is like Krishna book for Gyan Yoga. You can learn about the stories of Krishna, and you can also read Bhagavad Gita for Gyan Yoga. If you want to gain knowledge in this yoga, you can learn about Bhagavad Gita. So according to me and according to this book, so this is called Gyan Yoga. So now come to the final yoga, which is a Bhakti Yoga, the topmost yoga of all. So previously I used to do meditation, like Jnana Yoga I have done a lot, Dhyana Yoga I have done a lot, Karma Yoga I have done a lot. But after getting into this connection with Srila Prabhupada books and Bhagavad Gita, I got to know about Bhakti Yoga, which is a topmost yoga system in you can say according to this Bhagavad Gita, which is the topmost yoga system. And if you follow Bhakti Yoga, you can be fastly and liberated, you can say. You can get out of this you can gain the knowledge of like this material world and difference between this material world and spiritual world. You can gain this knowledge if you really dedicate your time to do bhakti, to do chanting on holy names, to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or different types of practices which happen in Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is also called devotional service. So we do devotional practice to Krishna, God, which help us to elevate our consciousness overall, and it will elevate you in a lot of things. In a lot of things, I mean to say that your consciousness become more pure, and you do not care much about these material activities, like very much not care about the outside world, what's going on in the stock market, what's going on in USA, what's going on in China. So you do not care about a lot of these things, because now you, after doing Bhakti Yoga, after reading Bhagavad Gita, you get to know about a lot of things which previously was not in your mind. But after reading these scriptures, so these are coming from directly God, so these are eternal knowledge. So from this eternal knowledge you can gain access to the eternal knowledge, which is always there, which is permanent knowledge. So currently material knowledge is temporary, like if you are reading science, physics and other books, so these are temporary and currently according to our earth. If you go to moon, so there is physics is different, so you have to read according to that. But this Bhagavad Gita is eternal knowledge, and this is not going to change anytime. I mean, it's eternal, it's not going to change. It is as it is written, like Bhagavad Gita as it is, so it will be as it is, permanent knowledge. So now I think I have explained all types of yoga to you. So I think that's it for you guys. That's it for today, and I will keep you posted new videos that I know that I will explore and I like to talk to you guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.